my lovelies, welcome to Amanda's Crafty Corner. I am Amanda and this is my Crafty Corner. Well, today is Tuesday and that means it is Wattobizz Tuesdays. But before we get into that, welcome everybody. Sorry, welcome old, welcome new. Welcome to all of my lovelies. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Tuesday. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, a wonderful Monday. I am, wow, I cannot talk today. I am currently stitching this on Sunday just so that I can get this video out for you for Tuesday. And yeah, let's get into it. If you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Please feel free. Yep, feel free to join my Facebook group. I do have one. It is linked in the description box below. I have a Discord group. Everything is in the description below except for this canvas. This is a custom canvas that I got from Wattobizz. It is of my Elder Scrolls Online character with my friend Steven's character, Decius. There will be a picture of it at the beginning and at the end of the video, so you will definitely see what it'll look like in the end. I got this in 14 count, so I'm using one string folded in half. And yeah, I hope everybody enjoys this. I have no idea how long this video will actually be. I'm just going to kind of do a whole jibber jabber because that's what I tend to do. I just talk, and we'll see what happens. I do have another thread kind of awaiting. It's kind of bunched up. It's not on a needle, but you know, I will get to it. It just depends on my voice and how I'm feeling and how long we want to make this video, because I'm still working on this green color, which is, I believe, it's 645, so it's like a greenish gray color. It's actually really pretty. And I felt like we should continue this because I have not really worked on this at all this week. It's been kind of a busy week, kind of not. I don't know really how to describe this week. What did I even do this week besides work? What did I do? No, I just worked. It's also been hot, like really hot out where I just don't want to do anything. It's also been thundering and lightning, and it hasn't been really pretty. Today it's like 30 degrees outside, which is in between like 80s and 90s for Fahrenheit, if anybody wants to know. So it's pretty disgusting outside right now, and I don't even want to go outside. It's supposed to be in the high 30s all this week, which is almost 100 for you that live in the States. So yeah, I'm gonna hide away as much as possible. It is also the last week of school for my little man. So I'm not sure if he's excited or not. I don't really think he understands the concept yet. Maybe next year he will. But he gets, after this, like 9-ish weeks with grandma and grandpa, mommy and daddy. And nonna, nonu is basically the best way to describe it. But yeah, Thursday this week is his last day of school. It's a half day, so we'll see what happens. I'm also handing out invitations for his birthday, so that should be fun. I didn't really give people an RSVP date because it's in August, so they'll have plenty of time to give me notice if they remember. We'll see how many kids actually show up. So it should definitely be a fun time. I also I did post a TikTok video, so if you have TikTok, you can definitely follow me. It's the same name, Amanda's Crafty Corner. Everything is basically the same. My Instagram, my TikTok, Facebook group, it's all Amanda's Crafty Corner. Why not keep it the same? Make it easy for everybody, right? And yeah, so I did a video of my cute owl for they call it Painting Fairy, but the Fairy brand. Whoops. So I did that. It's just a 10-minute video. I'm not talking or anything. I'm literally just cross-stitching with music. Wanted to save my voice for this video, to be honest, because I tend to lose my voice after talking for such a long period of time, which is okay. And then I'm probably gonna spend the rest of the afternoon tidying up my crafty corner, just because I have stuff everywhere and it's actually starting to drive me nuts. I want to organize a lot of stuff, so I'll probably listen to other channels while I am tidying up, because why not? I'll put it on the TV for background noise as I tidy up. If we have the vacuum down here, I need to vacuum because, yeah, I'm tired. Tired of the mess. And it is my fault. I'm not saying that it's not. It definitely is. But, you know. Just time for a quick spring cleaning. And yeah, what is everybody else working on? Because my brain just went how, and my mouth is like, or my mouth went how, and my brain is like, Either way, as you can tell, I'm a wackadoodle when it comes to talking. I do my best, but sometimes words are hard. And I probably won't do this big jump down here, so I'll do that a little bit later. Of course, I do that and I'm like, oh, I need to jump again. What's everybody working on? Is anybody else working on a Wattobizz while you're watching me? Isn't Sandy fantastic? Yeah, I'm gonna call you out, Sandy. You are fantastic. I love all your designs. Literally just take my wallet and run, because there's so many that I want. I'm not gonna lie. Just take my wallet. Please go check out her website. She's always making new designs. And now that, like me, now that her kids are done school, you can kind of focus on stuff, even though, you know, you're trying to figure out, how do I keep you entertained for the whole summer? Right? Right, Sandy? You in the same boat? Got to figure out how to keep the wee ones, although your kids are probably older than mine, but you got to figure out what you're going to do with your kids for the whole summer. I've already told some parents, like, feel free to text me. I'm off on Tuesdays if you want to do something on Tuesdays. And then it gets us out of the house. It gets the kids out of the house. It gives them some fun things to do. And yeah. And then I want to shout out to everybody who has subscribed to me. We have 500. You need to go and watch my other video for the secret stuff. If you want to be in my draw, it's up to you. If you want me to trade out the cross stitch that I'm planning for my giveaway, I am more than happy to do that. I just have to go through my stash again. I'm gonna grab all my huakin as well, and we're gonna do a video of all my huakin cross stitch because I have a lot of those. That video will be out this week. Do I know when? Probably Thursday, and I will probably film it on Tuesday while little man is at school and after I go get blood work done. Yeah, I need to go get blood work done again. I tend to do blood work every 3 to 6. Wow. Blah, 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 blah. I do blood work every 3 to 6 months for different doctors. Between my rosacea and my diabetes, we are trying to figure out my whole system. Yeah, it's great. On top of figuring stuff out with my son, it's a wild ride right now. I am not going to lie to anybody. It's a wild ride. So I'm just trying to enjoy every moment. Oh, hold on. Is that a knot? That is a knot. It's my first knot. Hold up. Let's see. Hello, knot. We're going to attempt to get rid of you. If I can, because my nails are fake, and yeah. If any of you saw my last videos, you would notice that, you know, my nails kind of got all chopped off. They all broke. I waited too long to get my nails done. And yeah. She was not happy with me, so we did solar gel with fake nails. Cost me a pretty penny, but that's okay. At least my nails look good. I try to do different designs every single time as well. I know you want to come out. Ha ha ha, I knew it wanted to come out. Hold on. Ugh. Stay. Yeah, this cross stitch did not fit in my wooden frame. I had to put it in one of my white ones. Yeah, it's really, really big. But I do have a new frame coming in. I'm super excited for it. So you'll just have to wait for that unboxing. What was I talking about? However, before my knot. I can't remember. Big brain moment. Yeah, I don't even write things down. I kind of, like I said, I just jibber jabber. I just talk. I feel like Edna mode. Too much talking. I can talk about my weekend. Let's skip to. Oh, I think. What was it? I think I was talking about my subscribers. So yes, thank you. I will put in this video as well the secret code. Again, if you want me to change up the cross stitch, I will do that. I think I was talking about Huakin. So yes, on Tuesday I will do the Huakin. I will film that because I have to find all of those. It's not that they're all over the place. I have them buried under another cross stitch. So that's what you'll get on Thursday. Like I said, I'm going to do my best to do 2 videos a week. My absolute best. And I say that just because, again, with summer vacation, I'm going to have to wait till my son is in bed in order to film. Will not be able to film on Tuesdays anymore. Which is fine. If I have to, I do it Tuesday nights, you know? What else? What else can I talk about? Well, yesterday was my nonna's, which means grandmother's 99th birthday. Unfortunately, I could not go because my son woke up with a fever of 39.2, which is basically over. Let's take a look. What is 39.2 in Fahrenheit? 100 degrees. It's 100.76 degrees. So yeah, he woke up with a fever, so I stayed home with him. But everybody was nice enough to take pictures. Her brother was there, her older brother, who's 101. Yeah, my nonna's side of the family lives to be forever. Lives forever. Because her mom, my great-grandmother, she lived to be 104. And her mom before that, I believe, was 106. Which, when you think about it, that's a very long time. So, yeah. They have really, really good genes. The everlasting genes is what I'm going to call it. My nonna is slowly starting to forget everything, but again, she's 99 years old. Considering she kept her facilities for this long, I will give her that. I haven't seen her for a very long time. I was really looking forward to seeing her, but unfortunately my son comes first. So I did not go. Hopefully I can convince my cousin that we should go on a Sunday, because like I said, I really, really, really wanted to go, but no. Little man comes first. And I know if, somebody else was watching him, I would be constantly texting and calling, how is he? Why would I put myself through that? Because I did that enough while I'm working and he's sick. Like, how is he? Is he okay? What's going on? And yeah. And then my mom's two younger brothers came over last night and they were playing poker. They had a lot of laughs. I think they left around 1 in the morning. I don't even know what time they actually left at. I was in my room watching stuff on my phone. And we watched an episode and a bit, maybe almost 2 episodes of Ink Master. And then he fell asleep and I said, forget it. So I turned it off. Which is fine. And then, yeah, I just kind of watch stuff on my phone in regards. I'm a lover of history, especially in the Tudor era. So, Henry VIII, and all of that. And there was, I think a few months ago, there was a whole thing between Catherine of Aragon and Anne Boleyn. And so I watched that documentary. It was only like 48 minutes. I definitely thought it was going to be longer than that, but clearly not, on YouTube. And then I watched another like 40-minute documentary on Mary Boleyn and Anne, the two sisters. What else did I watch? I don't know. I kind of just watched stuff for a very long time. That's all I remember. I watch things. Mostly on YouTube. Although I'm trying to be good and watch all the TV shows that I have favorited and saved. Watch later stuff. So we shall see. Okay, so no. Oh no, I lost my needle. Hold on. It's on the floor. Not a good idea to do that. So that was yesterday. Like I said, today is Sunday, so the plan is just to, while I wait for my friend Steven to get home, what is the plan? Yeah, I'm just gonna clean. I am just gonna pause for a minute, or even, I'm gonna pause for a minute just because my nose is all stuffy and I really don't want you to hear that, so give me one moment. Alright, sorry about that. That took longer than expected. Of course, for you, it would have felt like no time has passed. Trying to think of what I can say right now. But my mind is going blank. But I will tell you. So, the secret sentence or code word, and please do not give it away to anybody. They need to watch the video, is summertime fun, because it's summertime. And I believe I said a sun emoji. So you gotta use both in order to enter my giveaway for my 500 subs. So I will get that out of the way. I'm trying to think of how this week went. Oh, Tuesday was so cute. And so was Monday. So Monday, my little man had a trip to treetop trekking. That was fun. I went with them as support to my little man. It was so cute. Just watching them all run around and have a good time. We got to see some raccoons and baby raccoons on top of one of the tree houses that was there. And my little man was not a fan of going up into the tree houses. Of course that happened. Of course that happened. Let's see. Yeah, he was not a fan. Where's the string? He was not a fan of going up there just because there was not just his school, but there were 2 other schools, so it was a lot of kids, and he was very overwhelmed by it. But also, it's all ropes, and there was a trampoline up in the air. So, I mean, he had fun just on the ground, not up in the tree houses, which is fine. I don't blame him. It was a lot of kids, and even I was getting like motion sickness just because of the amount of kids going back and forth. So I got plenty of pictures of him playing. He had lots of fun. So that was Monday. Tuesday, we ended up walking one of his friends a part of the way home. Like, they played at the park for about 10 or so minutes, but her mom wasn't feeling well, and I go, we can walk you part of the way home. It's no big deal. Like, we like to walk anyways. So we did that with her. Once we got to the end of the intersection where it gets really, really busy, I asked my little man, oh my goodness. This is how I know I'm getting down to like the last little bit because I keep losing my string. Words. So we ended up walking an extra 40 minutes to get home. Yep. It took us the long way home. Because why not? I'm going to make this. No, I want you longer. Like right there. So that was a lot of fun, and he enjoyed it. So yeah, we walked home, and then we kind of just stayed inside for the rest of the time just because it was a very long walk home. I was exhausted by the end of it. I also wore flip-flops instead of runners, which was not a good idea. But it is what it is. As long as he enjoyed himself, I really don't care. And then that was Tuesday. Wednesday was a very boring day at work. It felt like it was dragging on, and even the doctors could feel it. And I don't know if it was because it was all kids. I don't know if what it was, but my coworker and I kind of looked at one another and we're like, oh my god, this day. And even the last half hour, I was just like, this is killer. Just want to go home. And then Thursday, oh my god, Thursday, I hate Thursdays. So Thursdays are everybody else's Mondays. Everybody dreads Monday. No, me and my coworkers, we dread Thursdays. I am gonna finish this string, so give me one moment. Yeah, we dread Thursdays like nobody's business. And even during lunch, I was speaking to one of the doctors, and she goes, and I told her, I go, Thursdays are our Mondays. And she goes, yeah, Mondays are a little bit better because you have the day to kind of rest. Whereas Thursdays we finish at 7. Sorry, Wednesdays we finish at 7. And then you're back in for 8:30. 9 o'clock. So yes, there's that big break in between, but it's not really. Not if you have a lot of things to do that Wednesday night. And then Thursday hits, and it was just like, oh my god, it's just dragging on and on and on. And then I'm just trying to think of what else. Yeah, Thursday was just ugh. It was an ugh day. Can't tell if that goes this way or yeah. Because this is not loose, it is very hard to push this in. Let me see if I can do it this way. I'm not a lefty. If I stab myself, that's okay. It is trying to go into the canvas. I don't want to do that. I want to go... No, I don't want to go that way. Come on. Okay, let's try this way then. Nope, does not want to do that either. Okay, I'm going to be crazy. I'm going to do it this way. Maybe not. Oh my goodness. Stop that. Yeah, I was afraid of that. You guys get to deal with my wackadoodleness. I don't do the parking method. I'm sorry, because I'm never sure. Never sure. And yeah. Oh my goodness. I can't even grab my needle. There we go. I just had my needle threader. Literally just had it. Now where did it go? Oh my goodness. I am a disaster. Oh, it fell on the floor. Of course it did. Well, I'm just going to grab a different one. Why? Because I'm too lazy to reach down on the floor. And I have a lot. I have a whole container of needle minders. Not needle minders, needle threaders. I can talk, I promise. Let's try this again. Nope. Come on. Don't go into the No, I don't want you going into the canvas. No. Yeah, like it wants to go into the canvas instead of... Let me push that down. Maybe I can do that. No. Okay. Let's push that up. There. And then I've tightened it as tight as it wants to go with this frame. Okay, here we go. Let's keep stitching, right? Welcome to my wackadoodleness. But hey, you get a nice long video. Hopefully my camera's not cutting out like it was before. I'm so sorry about that. And yeah, we're just gonna have a fun time. Right? Have a little stitchy time together. And I know I haven't really done any diamond painting on here. Does anybody want to see me diamond paint anymore? I do have this custom as a diamond painting as well, so I can do that for you. But I think I was talking, I was talking to, yeah, I was definitely talking to Jenny, Callie Jenny, Crafty Stitchy, in regards to diamond painting. And I think I was also saying it in a Facebook group. I find diamond painting is great for winter, not so great for the summer. And you can say I'm wrong. This is just my opinion. Diamond paintings I can't really bring everywhere. Whereas cross stitch, if I want to cross stitch outside, I can bring a small project outside. I can bring a big project outside. The lighting is all there, so I don't have to worry about missing a symbol. I literally have a cross stitch on every level of my house. So I have a couple in my living room for when we stay inside. I cross stitch unless little man wants to do something, and it's easier to pick up and put down. I have some in my bedroom that I'm working on, and I'm about halfway done Charizard. I should be halfway done hopefully this week if I'm lucky. And yeah, I find cross stitching is a little bit easier in regards to moving about my house with it, whereas diamond painting I strictly do right here. And then in the wintertime, you're not outside nearly as much. At least I'm not. Like by 4 o'clock, the sun is gone. So I tend to stay inside after that. At least, on the days that I am home. So I find diamond painting is great for the winter. So from like, not even winter, let's say from September until March. And yes, I can get a lot of diamond paintings done if I really wanted to, but I do two crafts. I do cross stitch and I do diamond painting, and eventually I want to get back into my perler beads because I have so many of those. And I don't want it to feel like I spent all of this money on perler beads for no reason. So I can get my son to do perler beads with me. They're so much fun. I'm smacking into my camera now. So I want to do that for you guys eventually. And perler beads is almost like cross stitching. You put one bead down. So it would be like this, and I would just put a bead down here, 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 here. And then it creates the image, and then you would melt it with an iron. So yeah, that's what I would like to do as well, but that won't be for a long time. And then, yeah, I have so many diamond paintings. Please don't get me wrong, I got a lot. I have some that I want to do for Halloween. I don't think I have any more Christmas ones. I'll probably end up getting another Christmas one soon. But yeah, please let me know. And also, Sandy at Wattobizz also does diamond paintings. Like I said, I got this as a custom for both. Same size at 50 by 70. Same amount of colors, 50. So take a look. If you do want any special drills like ABs and whatnot, you have to let her know. I did not, because I have ABs, and depending on the colors, I can probably check if I have the same colors for them, because that's why I save everything. So yeah, my brain is starting to go kapoots. It's like, what else do I talk about? Because it's not like I really have anything new and exciting happening. Like I said, my little man finishes school this week. I won't have to wake up at 6:20 on Tuesdays anymore. We can sleep in on Tuesdays. You will get a video from me for next Tuesday, even though it is Canada Day. July the 1st is what I'm talking about. So you will have a video from me for then. I don't know what our plans are, but you'll hear all about it, you know. I'll tell you guys a lot what's going on in my life. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to ask in the comments below. And yeah, I'm really liking how this is turning out. It's one color. I've only done one color-ish so far, but I'm really enjoying it. I do need to work on this more. Like I said, I typically work from the bottom left, but because of how big this is, it's a little bit harder, so I will probably work on another color hopefully this week. Like I said, on TikTok I started another cross stitch. I did my little cute owl, so I will, after I'm done cleaning, I will probably sit down and just keep working on that one. I promise there is a method to my madness when it comes to cross stitch, even if it doesn't seem that way. But I am enjoying this so much. Thank you, Sandy, for doing this for me, even though it's going to take me forever to do. Thank you. I love and adore you. I'm trying this method again. But I still feel like my left hand does not want to cooperate. And sometimes my right. Yeah, I just find it I'm faster like this. And I realized my boo-boo, but that's okay. That's okay. Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up anyways. And then come back down. As long as it's a full stitch, it doesn't matter. It's all good. I just love how I can see all the symbols regardless of the count. This is so gorgeous. I love it. My other Wattobizz are 11 count. This is my first 14 count. I typically work on 11 count, and now I'm slowly converting myself to 14, and I have a couple 9 counts. It's just that 9 counts are huge. I think I have one 18 count, and you'll see that. I did do an unboxing for it, but you'll see that when I do my Hoakim kits. Like I said, I figured out the labeling for them to figure out the Mona Lisa brands and whatnot. So there is a video on that. So you can take a look at that video, see if you like it, see if you can tell any of the cross stitch apart for the brands, you know, like Yishu, Huakin, Mona Lisa. Joy Sunday and Spring are really easy. Painting Fairy is really easy, just because of the way that they do things. I don't know if I have any Shao Bai. And I have the one from Q Hong. I totally not pronouncing that right at all. But it's the Q brand, and I don't have any from KS. I know that much. One day, let me enjoy the cross stitch that I have, because as you can tell, I have a lot, especially my Yishus. I have 40 plus kits of those. I think I had over 30 kits of Joy Sunday. So, yeah, I have a lot of kits. Will I get through them all in this lifetime? Who knows? Who knows? I'd like to, but who knows? But that's also why you have like the little snack sizes for when you want to work on something small, especially if you constantly work on large projects. But I'm also the type of person that not only do I give them away, I want to hang them up in my house. And one of the ones that I really want to hang up is the Ambolite. I can't work on it in hand. It's too big. So I do have a stand coming from Painting Fairy. And a frame, the aluminum frame that will hopefully hold it. And I can start working on Ambolite again. If there are any other cross stitch that you want me to do as a whip-in chat or a stitch-in chat, please let me know in the comments below. I'm more than happy to. You can go through any of my videos and be like, hey, can you find this one and let's work on it together. Okay, no problem. Let's do it, you know? And like I said, I'm just going to go until the end of this string. So if I get caught, or piece of floss, whatever you want to call it, I'll get to the end of this one and then we will be done for the day. And then I'm going to drink my coffee because it's slowly getting cold. Thankfully, I have it in a thermos. And I'm going to clean, and then from there, just relax and stitch for the rest of the night. Because that sounds good to me. I'm just trying to think of what else I can talk about. But you know what? Because we're getting slowly to the end. Again, thank you all for watching. Please, please, please do not talk about my secret words or phrase, really. And the emoji, just randomly put it in there. Tell me about your summer plans. And if you have not subscribed, please, please, please hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. You can also share my videos, like my videos, comment on them. I really want to know your thoughts. I love having full-on discussions in my comments. If you take a look, Jenny and I are always talking. I try to do the same to other people's. I just jibber jabber. I just type. I'm a jibber jabber. So what I do when you don't have a lot of people to talk to at home, or it's the same people all the time, you just try to look for other sources of conversation. Right? Or is that just me? Let me know in the comments below. Again, let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see. If you want to do a whip and chat with diamond painting. If you want me to start another cross stitch. My goal for this year is to finish 5. I'm almost done the snake. I think I have like a quarter-ish, maybe 2/4 left of that one, give or take. I don't even know anymore. I just kind of work on it. I'm almost halfway through Charizard, and yeah, the goal is just to finish 5. We'll see if that happens. Again, just with summertime, you never know, but I can take them outside while the little man plays outside. On long drives, I can take one, you know? So we'll see. We shall see. Yes, I am trying to finish, because these are very long. I don't know if you've noticed. I've folded this one in half. But anyways, I shall see you all in my next video. I love you all. Thank you again. And I hope everybody has a wonderful Tuesday, a wonderful evening, a wonderful whatever day of the week that you watch this on. And I will see you all in my next video. I love you. Bye.